Hey, welcome to Nightwave Radio with Breanna. Dang it, I just got tongue tied. Miranda, Faith. That's my daughter's last name.
Oh,
I mean,
really?
her first, your last name is her first name,
Okay.
Faith. I'll get it right here in a minute. How you been doing?
I've been pretty good. How about yourself?
Just hanging around here,
Me too.
trying to get things accomplished and goals and stuff and getting
Well,
y'all artists out there so y'all can be heard. So,
well, thank you.
with the COVID-19, how's everything going for you right now? Have you had time to write any songs or?
Oh, yeah. I've been doing a lot of music stuff and work for my music career since a lot of things are closed. We're encouraged to quarantine. So that gives me a really decent opportunity to make more music and get more things done. So pretty productive.
There you go. What do you got coming up next going on? I know you got to interview this right after this on Nightwave Radio web page.
Yeah. So the rest of this month is probably going to be mostly Facebook Lives. I am working on a Christian album, which is really exciting because I just wrote a new song that I will be playing later called New Truth with my friend and mentor, Francesca LaRosa. She's not associated with ISSA or anything like that. She's a mainly Christian artist who worked as a um, teacher at a Catholic school, and now she's kind of doing her own thing. So, but having to collaboration, sorry, the collaboration I did with her is really exciting. It's fun for me. And through her work, I was really inspired to make a Christian album. It'll be either an EP or an album. I'm not really sure yet, but that's kind of what
Okay.
I'm.
That sounds great. I mean, uh, I've been a member of ISSA ever since they started, when they
Mm-hmm.
first started. And the lady that runs it, she's an awesome lady. Um, she was one of my first interviews when I started this about 11 years ago and started doing interviews. So um, glad you got to come on. So, what's going on outside of sitting back writing songs, taking over Facebook pages, uh, being lazy like I am some days?
Well, the month of July was pretty because I just graduated high school. July was when all the parties were, and we had to send out invites, food, decorate. That entire month was crazy. Then I've been seeing some friends here and there, not very often because of 6 feet apart and just being cautious of that.
Yes.
I do have a part-time job, kind of. I work at a baseball little league concession stand
Okay.
nights. It's not like it's not crazy, but it does give me a little bit of money.
Well, it gives you some money. If people know you in your hometown, though, they know you're an artist,
Right.
and they could. Um, what is the word I'm hunting for? They know you're awesome. I mean, and you have great music, and they can do like I am too, trying to get you out there, get you heard.
Right.
You like I said, I've been doing this now for almost 11 years, and everything I've done it for the artist, not for myself, not to get the recognitions, but
Right.
I'm doing here for the artist, for y'all.
Well, that we appreciate that. And it's very humble of you. Thank you.
I mean, I've said that from day one when I started doing the indie country. Uh, got away from the Toby Keith and them and went to the indie country because, you get to meet a lot of great artists um, out there, and you get to play their music. You get to see what type of band or group they are, or person. And so I really love it. I do it. I just have a good time doing it, and It's like I told people, you could donate me for all the awards you want, but this is my award to get to have y'all on, to get to hear play your music and stuff.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's really cool. Glad you could do that.
Yeah. Uh, my 9-year-old, she wanted to come in today, and I told her no because she likes to do interviews with me sometimes.
That's
So,
nice. Cute.
so but I wouldn't let her today. But how's the weather out there where you at?
Well, I'm living in smack the middle of Indiana. It varies. Midwest is super weird. It'll be like 90 degrees one day, but I think today it's like 75 with a breeze. But then tomorrow it'll be storming. I don't know. The forecast is never or consistent. So
That's like here when I moved out here. They said don't pay attention to the weather in Oklahoma because it can change tomorrow or it can change in 5 minutes.
yeah, I'm Oklahoma. They tell me that all the time.
I went to Kansas. The company I used to work for I got retired. The people up there in Kansas says, "Oh, this weather's always like that." I said,
Yeah.
"Yeah, I've heard that before from Oklahoma when I first got there and went to work for the company. They said the same thing. The weather change."
Wow. Yeah, I believe it. It's crazy.
Well, I was just down at Myrtle Beach
Oh, yeah, that
a
sounds.
week ago.
Oh my gosh. How was.
Uh, well, I got an older daughter. She's her name is Jenny, and she'll be 35 this month. She just turned 35 on last Monday on the 3rd, and I got two granddaughters, and they kept begging me from the first year to come see them. And so they live in North Carolina, where we're originally from. So we went down, and my daughter said, "Hey, Dad." I said, "What?" She says, "Well, I got a motel room. We're going to the beach next Sunday."
That's fun. I
But,
love the. I haven't been in so long.
well, my youngest daughter has never seen the beach, never put her foot in the sand. She's 9 years old.
Uh-huh.
And so I told her, I says, "Put your feet in the sand," because I said, "This is the only sand you're going to feel this fine."
That's true. There's a beach up north Indiana called Indiana Dunes.
Right.
Sandy and it's again, but it just I don't think it has the same feel as the ocean. You can kind of tell like what's a lake and what's a ocean.
Yeah.
But it
I
was
mean,
experience. I like the Indiana Dunes.
we got some lakes around here we go to every year, take the camper out. Then we got a river where we go float the river
Oh, there you
up there close to Missouri, Arkansas, and Oklahoma's right in there. The Illinois River.
go. Okay.
And we went 4th of July. The whole family gets together. First time I went, we had cousins and everybody. We had about 70 something people,
Oh, wow.
and yeah, it gets smaller each year, but this got it smaller this year. We had about 41 last year. I think we had about 60 of us last year.
Wow.
So
That's a lot of people.
yeah, I just wished I could get somebody to join us one time as a band and come down and we stay there a week and come down visit and maybe sit up and play.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
You know, can't afford to pay them, but get them to have some fun at least.
Yeah.
I mean, or set it up where uh, pay the campsite and then they pay the other. Like per person you got to pay for when you go. But
Yeah.
I could, maybe pay the campsite ahead of time and for a week, and if they want to stay a week with us, and
Yeah, that works. I mean, you gotta love to do it too. That's for
Well,
sure.
I keep saying one of these days I want to set up a stage by about 100 acres, and somewhere on that 100 acres, set me up a stage and everything like I've seen there in Tennessee. Johnny Cash did.
Oh yeah.
He set up an old barn like, and that was the stage. And up front were the sound equipment. He put that, and then he put pews out there for people to sit in.
Oh my god, that sounds like fun.
Yeah, I seen a picture with that, and I thought, well, that would be better than a flatbed truck sitting out in the middle of a field, no background, you know.
Yep.
So, I mean, it keeps people. The way they had it set up, they had a little concession stand in the back, and it kept the equipment dry, you know, and
Yeah.
the people that's sitting in the pew, it was all open, so if it's hot, air would move through, you know.
Right.
So that would be fun to have.
That
So
would.
hey, let people know where they can go out and get your music, and you know, like Amazon and stuff.
Right. Yeah. So I have a website. It's breannafaith.com. And my other ideas are Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. And then you can find my music on Apple Music, iTunes, Spotify, Amazon, and Google Play. And
Okay. Well, I will start. I got to get back busy working on it. You will be on Nightwave Radio's Facebook page.
Mhm.
I'll get you bios and stuff. Go out and get them and put that on there. And then I'll have a place where I pick one of your songs and put that you sent me and put on it. And then people can get up under that will be where they can go if they go to Amazon, iTunes, and Spotify and all that. I'll put that link. Go find you and then put that link under there
Okay.
so people can come on and listen to your music and you know
Mm-hmm.
stuff like that.
Sweet. Good.
Well, see, like I said, I'm here to help the artists.
Yeah.
Um, Last couple of years, I hadn't done a lot to my website because uh, the doctor retired me. Uh,
Right.
Almost had a massive heart attack. So,
Wow. I'm sorry to hear that.
well, it happens. You know, I didn't even know I was having chest pains, but I didn't know. I thought it was stress from my job because I was a manager,
Gotcha.
and so I was working. My wife was working. Then I'd come home and I'd sit after supper till if she's working night shift till 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock at night. Get back up at 5. Go
Oh,
back to work 10 hours a day. Well, it's just the way I was raised. You know,
oh,
worked on a farm. You had to get up. And you was out there a long period of time sometimes.
mm-hmm.
And I thought I was healthy. I know I was a little overweight, but you know, and I went home, my blood pressure sky high, and I already told my family doctor. He said, well, you need to go down to the hospital. So I did.
Oh my God.
And the next day I went and seen the heart. They wanted to keep me, and I begged them not to. I went and eat at Chick-fil-A. I don't know if y'all got one of them places up or not.
We do have, yes.
Uh,
We don't have Whataburger. If we do, I've only seen a couple of them.
right. Chick-fil-A used to be just based out of Oklahoma, a lot of it. Now they starting to scatter all over the place.
Yeah, they're very here.
If I ain't mistaken, Chick-fil-A was, I say it, born in Oklahoma. And then they just started spreading their wings in the last 5 or 6 years.
Yeah. The one by my house is so popular. It's always backed up with traffic, and I mean it's great service. They get everything done quickly. So
Well, when I lived here in 2000 or moved here in 2000, you could go to Chick-fil-A, get in line or go inside and get, your food and sit down and eat it. Now, when they come back, before they shut it down and started rebuilding it for this COVID-19, they wanted to make it bigger. They had 2 lines of cars coming in ordering.
oh my gosh.
And now they put them a canopy out there so I reckon the people that's waiting on you have a place with fans and stuff. And but yeah, it was. I've never seen a Chick-fil-A. Heck, they busier than McDonald's, and McDonald's used to be the populous place in the.
Yeah, exactly. It's crazy.
So, but now, make a long story short, I went and eat Chick-fil-A, went home, and got up next morning, called my family doctor because I hadn't heard nothing from any other doctor. And so I took it that they was going to wait and see me. And next thing I know, I got a call from the heart doctor, and I thought, went and seen him. Next thing I know, I was in the hospital having surgery.
Yikes. Well, I'm glad it was a successful surgery.
But about you, you're young. You said you just got out of high school, graduated. Congratulations.
Thank you.
But what is your plan going forward?
Well, I have different ideas. Originally, when I started senior year, I really wanted to put my heart and soul into music, and I was determined that I wanted to go to Belmont University and study music. However, I had come to the realization that it is very costly, and I don't really live close enough to where it's cheaper, if that makes sense.
Yes.
And you got to look at the economy and how college prices are very high right now. And I also want to be able to save my money so I can do more at home stuff like this. And so I decided on choosing a career path in neurology, and I will be studying neurodiagnostic technology through a college program at Labouré College. They are based off in Massachusetts, but their program for neurotech is online. Cool. So nice, because I'll be doing my classes online, and then I'll have the rest of my week to focus on music here.
Yeah, so, there you go. There you go.
So.
Yeah, well, see that, at least you ain't jumping and trying to go to Tennessee like a lot of them does, and right in. Do what? I'm sorry.
I wanted to, but I also have the big picture. Like I can do it in 2 years. I can go down there in 3 years. Nashville will always be there.
Yeah, I mean, I used to think Nashville, where the labels and stuff used to come out there to artists, and I thought they still done it. But I heard through another artist, he's an older artist, he's older than I am. He was telling me that the artists can go to them, but then it costs them a lot of money to try to get them, and then you can be out there playing bar to bar, and then some manager might get get lucky, but you might spend I talked to somebody, they've been there for a while.
Yeah. It's tough.
In this life, in this life of music, from what I've understood over the years, it's got tough.
Yeah, it's a hard business.
Well, it used to be when you went to Tennessee, most of the ones you hear in Tennessee was bluegrass country and a little blues, because that's where country music started from, is the blues, if you go back in history. But now it's anything and everything is in Nashville now.
Yeah, that's very true. And that's kind of who I am as an artist. I primarily do country, and I would love to get in the country music business, but I also make sure I have some Christian stuff lined up, some pop stuff lined up, even some 80s and other decades hits, because I like to appeal to all audiences.
Right.
There are some people that only like country, or there are some people who only like rock and roll. And me as an artist, while I love country the most, I also make sure in all my sets I have a variety of music so people can enjoy, a little bit of everything.
Well, yeah, it makes sense. I listen to a little bit of everything. Don't get me wrong. But I was raised up with the 80s and 70s and 80s and some 60s country music.
Yeah.
Johnny Cash, Merle Haggard, Dolly Parton.
Yeah.
Loretta Lynn.
Oh yeah.
spit it out right. I
Yeah.
come up with them, back in the day when they was on TV singing and stuff, Saturday nights or Friday nights, whenever they was on. Hee Haw, you've heard
Oh,
of that?
oh yeah. Dolly Parton was on there, so it was
Yeah.
Portland. Think.
I used to go back. That's when I was younger. Uh, go watch him, and then watch him on Saturday before this little place opened up out in the county, at where I went and partied and drank and stuff, and had they had a live band there every Saturday night, and they played a little bit of square dance, uh, country rock, a little hillbilly. They played
Oh,
a little bit of everything.
right.
Leonard Skinner, you
Yeah.
know. So I just wound up, got lucky while I was in North Carolina. I was looking at my Facebook page, and uh, the market, a bunch of get them out there now where you see a bunch of 45s.
Uh-huh.
I'll get it close where you can see the name on it.
Oh yeah, that's neat.
And a bunch of 45s. They got one in there, Boogie Shoes. I ain't heard that song. That was one of the, I think, 70s or something song, 60s or 70s. And I got over 200 of them things. I didn't realize I ordered 100 uh, things to put them in, and I'm gonna have to order another 200 to have. Hopefully, I might have enough. It might be more than that. I got over 300 45s of old different style music, Motown,
Yeah.
but I love old music, you
Me.
know.
I think that actually the oldest song that I'm playing in my set today is Rocky Top by the
Yeah,
Tennessee Anthem. I love that song. I did it live. Well, I first did it live last year when I was in this dinner cabaret show called Little Bit of Country. And it was all classic country songs. And this was one of the group numbers, and I loved it. So I learned it on guitar, and now I do it live, and it's so much fun to play.
that's one of the songs we used to square dance to, old Rocky Top.
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah, it is. Like I said, I don't know if I could do it today. I probably pass out or my knees go out from under me. I try to square dance today like we used to back in. But music like that with the artists, y'all trying to go back and get some of the music
Hmm.
and bring back is awesome.
Yeah, yeah.
I was watching some statistics on music, and a lot of the younger people, believe it or not, is wanting the older style country back.
Well, that's good.
I don't know how you see it as, getting out of high school and stuff, but some of them, from what I understood, now I don't know what the statistic, it could be 10% or 20% or what. I don't know that part. But what I'm getting at, it's a lot of want to hear the old country again.
That's
Like
I would.
Alabama,
Yeah.
uh, Reba McEntire when she first come out.
Yep.
We just lost uh, a good artist, amazing artist, Charlie Pride.
Yeah.
Uh, Charlie, God,
Daniels.
huh?
Charlie.
Yeah, Charlie Daniels. Uh, we just lost
Kenny Rogers too, right?
Kenny Rogers. Some of the great artists that's been around with old country is
Hmm.
gone. So, I hope some of the newer artists will go out and get some of their songs and either like you did, Rocky Top, and, make it yours.
Hmm.
And hopefully, you can pick up the people. Well, it's fixing to be 25 minutes gone, and you got to get ready for the set up and everything. Good luck. Thank you for coming on.
Well, thanks for the.
Uh,
I've
hope,
been talking.
hopefully we can do this again.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I mean, the takeover and the interview. Maybe something down the road has come up that I hadn't seen.
Okay.
You know, that you've done. And good luck in the music world. Good luck in college.
Well, thank you very much.
And hopefully, you know, you might be around down this way playing a set or something, and I hear about it. Or I might be up towards Kansas and hear about you up in that area or something. Come see you.
Okay, wait, where are you at in Oklahoma? Because
I'm in what? I'm in. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
my friends live in near Tulsa, maybe.
I know where Tulsa is.
Oh, cool. So if I go down there and do a gig, you'll
Yeah,
have
that's about a 3-hour drive from me, 3.5, something like that from here.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm in Lawton, Oklahoma, where Fort Sill is. It's an Army base right here.
Oh.
I'm 45 minutes from Texas. Texas is south of me.
Oh, that's cool. I was born in Texas. Fun
What?
fact.
What
Yeah.
part of Texas?
I was born in Austin.
Okay, I know where you at. My sister lived in San Antonio. My older sister did for years. I still got nieces down in that area. One niece there and one somewhere in Dallas. I hadn't heard from her in a long time, the one in Dallas. But yeah, I mean, we can get around, you know, places like that. But if you're down in this area and something comes up that I can get a vineyard where get the soldiers and stuff and people around town to come out and see you, come on down.
Okay, that'd be a lot of fun.
Yep, it will. Hey, again, thank you for coming on. God bless you. Be safe into this world right now that we're in, or with all the sickness and stuff that's going crazy stuff going on. And come back and join us. You got 3 minutes to set up. So
Okay.
bye.
Bye. Thank you.
You're welcome.